Please rise for our national anthem. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EFRL Foster's Custom Rods Dirt Car Series. Sorry, not the EFRL, RMRL, Rusty Misfits Racing League. We're back in action tonight live from Lincoln Speedway. It's race number 11 out of our 13-week season. Had a little bit of a shakeup in the points last week. Dakota Proud has taken over the lead. He's got a 9-point lead over Jacob Stefanski. Michael Steele is in third, 33 points behind. Cody Olson in fourth, 41 points out. Steven Fernberg in fifth. He dropped one position with 59 points. Then we got Kenny Troughton, Steve Lindahl, Devin Smith, Marcus Swadek, and Steven Stefanski rounding out our top 10. $13 drivers here tonight. This might get broken up into 3 heat races. We'll see what shakes down here. We got some guys out turning some laps right now. 29 machine of Fernberg out there. Track's looking a little worn in. We're going to let this thing rock all night and see what happens. Track slicks off tonight. That's going to be where where we separate out the men and the boys here. Lincoln Speedway, that turn 1 can be a little bit tricky and it's not real wide. And these late models got big old boat of a body on them. I'm looking at the practice board so far. One thing that really shocks me is the 18 of Marcus Swadek sitting in dead last with a 15.24. Tonight we're going to see the return of Adam Metzner in that 22X machine. Keep an eye on that one. Adam's generally pretty racy when he comes in. Putting him in the 17 of Metzner, the other Metzner, Zachary, ran pretty good races last week. We finished 1 and 2. We got Dakota Proud currently first in the points, third on the speed chart. Followed by Kenny the Sheriff Troughton. He's our race official on Tuesday nights. Driver for the Elite Street Stock Series on Monday night. And title sponsor of the Designs by Troughton Dirt Track Challenge on Wednesday nights. So Kenny gets around. He's currently sitting in fourth. And the 723 of Jacob Stefanski running in fifth. Alright, starting on the front row, Mr. Marcus Smoke Swadek. Stephen Fernberg in P2 right there. Row number 2, we got the Sheriff Kenny Trouton along with Briley Putnam. And then starting shotgun on the field, Jacob Stefanski in that 723 machine. We'll get 2 laps of running around here, and then we're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Pace car is going to dip off down the back straightaway. These guys will pace around and then get the green coming out of turn number 4. Green flag is up in the air. Marcus Smoke Swadek going to jump out to an early lead. Oh, 222 takes out Stephen Fernberg. Putnam in second, Jacob Stefanski in third, Kenny Trouton in fourth. Kenny getting a little bit of a bounce in that number 25 machine, get that left front up in the air. Here comes Putnam looking to make a move on the inside of Smoke. These guys are sailing them in there. Six laps to go. Oh, Putnam almost gets it sideways. He got into that corner really hot. A little audio from the track might help. Marcus Swadek sitting high on that high side, pushing the cushion. Putnam trying to catfish him down on the bottom. 3 laps to go as they cross the line. Everybody goes high in 1 and 2. 723 with Stefanski falling back now. Ooh, Putnam gets a little sideways. He's going to lose some ground to that 118 of Smoke. Gains it back up in 3 and 4. White flag is in the air for the 118 of Marcus Smoke Swadek. Putnam pushing that thing as hard as he can. He's going to sail it down into turns 3 and 4. Coming out, going to be Marcus. Putnam, Stefanski. Alright, heat race number 2 coming up on deck. We're going to have 4 cars in this one. Alright. The 127 has opted to start at the end of the longest line. So starting on the front row, it's going to be Dakota Proud, a current point leader with Michael Steele. Row number 2 is going to be Justin Walbring and Zachary Metzner. Second time in the RMRL for Mr. Metzner. Had a good race out last week. Hope to see him do well again. Alright, we're going to go green coming out of turn number 4, led by the number 19 of Dakota Proud. Messner sends it in there hard. He's going to try to get down low underneath Michael Steele as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dakota Proud checking up just a little bit. Michael Steele crossing over. Ooh, the touch with the 17. Michael running way down on the bottom. Everybody else running up high. Dakota Proud moving down low. At least in turns 3 and 4, turns 1 and 2, back up to the high side. Dakota getting close to a straightaway lead over the rest of the field. Turns 3 and 4, he is right down next to that inside wall, getting that thing hooked up on the bottom. We got Metzner in second, Steele third, Justin Walbring in fourth. Three laps to go at the line. White flag lap's going to be in the air this time by. Our white flag lap brought to you by the One to Go Show podcast on YouTube and Facebook. They talk about everything WISSOTA, a little bit of NASCAR. Check them on out. Coming out of 4 for the last time, Dakota Proud's going to clinch the win on this one. Metzner in second, Michael Steele in third, Justin Walbring in fourth. Top 3 cars in our heats do get points. It's not a lot, but the winner gets 3 points, second place gets 2, third place gets 1. Every little bit helps. Last year the championship was only won by a couple points. Alright, heat race number 4. On the front row, we got Mr. Devin Smith, Adam Messner returning to the RMRL, Robert Matthews in row number 2, and Ray Dunlap. The 22 of Messner has opted for an EOL penalty, so he'll be dropping to the back. Devin Smith sporting the Dirt Car Series and all the dirt on there. We appreciate the support from him. Longtime racer here with us on Thursday nights. Probably one of the nicest, cleanest guys you can race with. I always appreciate having him around. Alright, we're going to be going green. Out of turn number 4, pace car is dipped off. These guys will maintain pace speed down the back straightaway in through 3 and 4. And then it's going to be hit that loud pedal as they exit turn number 4 when the flagman tells them to go. Great start by the 95 of Devin Smith. Here comes Robert Matthews. Ooh, gets up into that inside wall. Almost gets touched. Oh, that 28 car struggling a little bit, trying to get a handle on it. Looking to the inside of Metzner. Matthew and Metzner battling side by side as we exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Metzner with the slight advantage got into the wall a little bit. Robert Matthews down low. Metzner has them by just about a car length as they cross the stripe. 7 laps to go left in this heat race, and then we'll be off to a little 3-minute practice, and then on to our AMA and a little intermission. Let everybody use the bathroom, get a refreshment if they need it. Matthews, he had him that time by a fender. Oh, harder to the inside wall, loses some body panels. Might have did some damage to that left front tire. Oh yeah, he's busted. Straight up into the wall. Devin Smith down low, Metzner up high. If you're looking for a fresh new lap, you can contact a couple people. That 22X machine is a recreation of his real-life race car done by FALCONGRAFIX. Also in the field, we got Michael Steele of Michael Steele Designs. Does amazing work. Kenny Troughton of Troughton Designs. Metzner's gaining on him. We might have a race here with 2 laps to go. Oh, Metzner lost a little bit that time. Last lap brought to you today by the One to Go Show. Check out the One to Go Show podcast on Facebook and YouTube. My buddy Ryan Aho talks about everything with soda and a little bit of NASCAR. Smith, Metzner, Dunlop, and Matthews. Alright, we'll have a quick 3-minute intermission. If you need to use the facilities, go grab a cold, refreshing beverage, or maybe even visit our world-famous Chicken Shack. Alright, don't forget, if you're looking for a place to race, the RMRL has you covered. Monday nights right now. Currently we have Pro Light 2 trucks followed by the Elite Street Stock Series sponsored by Falcon Graphics. On Tuesday night, we have the All the Dirt Rookie Street Stocks, both asphalt and dirt, one right after the other. Wednesday nights, we got the Designs by Trouton Dirt Track Challenge. And then Thursday nights, we're right back here with Foster's Custom Rods Dirt Car Series. We run the Pro late models and what we like to call the B mods. It's a UMP bond with only about 95% power alternating weeks. We've been putting on a pretty good show. If you haven't had a chance to check out some of our past broadcasts, do that. You won't be disappointed. These guys put on a wonderful show every week, in and out. Very few cautions, great racing all over the track. For our upcoming season number 4 with the RMRL, on Monday nights we're going to switch things up a little bit. We're going to have a late model stock series, followed by the Falcon Graphics Street Stocks, Elite Street Stocks. On Tuesday nights we're going to shake it up quite a bit. It's going to be the All the Dirt Mini Mini Stocks Rookie Series, and that's going to be on dirt and asphalt. Wednesday nights we're still working out the bugs on that one. Thursday nights we still got a little bit to go here, but we're pretty happy with the formula we have. Probably won't change much on Thursdays. So if you're looking for a place to race, come check us out. Get a hold of myself, Dean Qualley, Justin Waldring, or Ray Andrews. They can all help you out. All right, starting on the point, we got Marcus Swadek, Mr. Smoke. Outside of him, we got our current point leader, Dakota Proud. Row number 2, we got Devin Smith and Briley Putnam. Row number 3 is Zachary Messner and Adam Messner, no relation from what I understand. Row number 4, Jacob Stefanski and Michael Steele. Row number 5, Robert Matthews and Kenny Trouton, Mr. Sheriff. Row number 6, Justin Walbring and Ray Dunlap. And bringing up shotgun on the field, we got the 29 machine of Steven Fernberg. Keep an eye on that guy. He's going to work his way through the field. He'll be a contender before the night's done. So that 118 of Marcus Smoke Swadek, that is a car done up by Michael Steele Graphics and Designs. Beautiful looking car. Let's look at another one by Michael Steele. We got this black, purple, and teal car. That's Michael's personal ride. 22 machine of Adam Messner's, a recreation done by Falcon Graphics. We're going to be going green coming out of turn number 4. And that 25 machine, a beautiful car by Kenny Trouton Designs. Alright, we're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Green flag is in the air. Marcus Swadek and Dakota Proud charging down the front straightaway into turn number 1. 3 wide already through the middle of the field. Here comes the 212 of Putnam. First lap in the books is going to be led by that 118 machine. Putnam down low, Dakota Proud up high. Side by side right now for second. Oh, 17 comes in, gets into the back of the 23. Alright, coming out of turn number 4, we're going to go on the leader. So the 118 is going to be starting this race. Looks like we got one more lap to go yet. Get a real good look at that car. Alright, should be getting the green flag. Here we go. Marcus Sweattick's going to get a good jump. Alright, here comes Dakota Proud charging up on the back bumper of the 118. Ooh, the 212 gets out into the wall. Putnam driving that thing like he stole it. Do that too many times, he's going to have a lot of damage. Adam Metzner up into 4th place. Ooh, looks like we got a battle for the lead. Side by side going down the back straightaway. Ooh, where did Marcus go? Alright, there he popped back in. Hey Dan, how you doing, bud? We got a heck of a battle right now for the lead between Marcus Smoke Swaddick and points leader Dakota Proud down the back straightaway. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a bump over there in turns 3 and 4. Dakota Proud's got a run going down the front straightaway, too close to call at the line. Oh, Proud sends it in hard. Alright, so we do go back to the last completed lap here. Ooh, it looks like Michael Steele might be in the pits. He might have got some damage from that crash. He's not having a good night tonight. We do not have fast repairs in this series, so you got to kind of work on your car as you can. Pace car has dipped in. We'll see if that no spoiler is going to affect the 118 a whole lot. He's got some fast cars running on his back bumper. Putnam's got to run on the outside going down the back straightaway. Here comes the sheriff, Kenny Trouton, up to 3rd. Putnam has taken over the lead. Oh, we're going to be 3 wide for 3rd place though, coming out of the corner. Marcus the Smoke Swadek holding on to second. Ooh! Got some contact between the 25 and 22. Everybody straightens her back out, gets it going again. Capitalizing on those mistakes was the 723 of Jacob Stefanski, now challenging Smoke for second. Smoke without that rear spoiler, I think he's losing a lot of downforce. It's cost him quite a bit on the track. He's trying to hold on to it the best he can. He's holding on to third currently. Here comes the 22 around Kenny Troughton on the high side. That 22 of Messner getting a little squirrely down the straightaway. Ooh, he's into the wall. This track is very slick right now. Putnam's got a comfortable lead, 1.5 seconds over Stefanski. Swadek holding on to third with everything he's got. They're going to be side by side going down the back straightaway. Oh! Messner gets up, scoops him up. Messner into that outside wall again. Here comes that 17 machine back through the field after causing our first caution of the night. Oh, Devin Smith hard into the wall. Looked like he might have broke something. Kenny Troughton, our biggest mover so far of the night, he's up 7 positions. He's got a hard charger in 17 of Metzner coming up behind him. Putnam has stepped out and continues to grow his lead over Stefanski. Michael Steele back up to 5th place after some adversities. Oh, something happens to the 17. He's hard into the outside wall. Pushed it a little too hard. He busted the crap out of that one. Caution flag is out on the field. No, you're good. Ooh, the 127 of Walbring just barely touches the back end of the 28, sends him around, bringing out the caution. So caution flags do not count under the laps do not count under caution. Let me see if I can speech tonight. So right now we are at lap 24. Not quite halfway there. Alright, so we are green flag coming out of turn number 4. Alright, Michael Steele now up to 5th place. Slowly picking them off here tonight. Setting sights on that 22 of Metzner. Then we got Troughton in 3rd, Stefanski 2nd, and Putnam holding on to that lead up there. Pretty strong showing tonight by the 212. Michael Steele in that number 5 machine continues his move towards the front. He is now up to 4th. Messner trying to send it down low. No dice on that lap. Caution flag waves one more time. Oh, Adam gets into the outside wall, busts off his right front tire. He's done. Alright, the 212 is going to lead us to green.
I don't know how.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go green coming out turn 4. Putnam hammers down. Who got into that inside wall. We've seen what that can do to some cars already tonight. Kenny Troughton trying to set the pace on that high side. Michael Steele looking to steal 3rd place from Kenny Troughton. Keep an eye on that 5 car. He might have found something. Last lap, Michael Steele was faster than Mr. Stefanski, who is currently in 2nd. Every lap, Michael's getting a little bit closer to that 723 machine. At 212 of Putnam is playing a dangerous game with that outside wall. It looked like he might have learned his lessons that time way down on the bottom. Ten laps to go this time by. Michael's caught the 723, but does he have anything to get around him? You see that bottom and middle is really slicked off. Michael's going to try down low. Michael is probably one of the best drivers I've raced with when it comes to racing down low and finding something that nobody else has. Battle right now on the field is for second place as Putnam is checked out. Got a 2-second lead over second and third. Here comes that 25 machine of Kenny Trouton trying to get back in the hunt for a podium finish. Michael trying every little bit of a different line he can, trying to get any kind of advantage he can over that 23 machine. You got to be careful not to go too crazy and fall into the clutches of the 25 machine of Trouton. We're going to be coming up on a lapped car here of Metzner pretty quick. Steele looks like he's running out of time. Oh, the 22 gets to the inside wall. Caution comes out with 2 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I don't see him either. All right, it looks like the the 212 car has disappeared, so unfortunately he's going to lose his spot. Stefanski's going to jump out to the front. Michael Steele second. Kenny Trouton now going to take over that third place. Marcus Smoke Swadek getting back up into the top 5. Good job by him. Justin Walbring having a good run up into the top 5. Last lap brought to you by the One to Go show. And it's going to be Stefanski, Steele, and Trouton. Alright, well that was an interesting finish to that one. We'll let these guys get these cars lined up for victory lane pictures, and then we'll get them up here for some interviews. You can all go side by side, that's fine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we got our second place and third place finishers in here. We're going to go ahead and get started with them. Man, bringing home that 25 machine in one piece in the top three, Kenny the Sheriff Trouton.
You know it's a good week when I get to talk to you twice, Mick.
Alright, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel absolutely horrendous getting third that way. I had no clue he was outside until I watched the replay, and I'm like, oh.
I guess I didn't realize. Who did you get into?
Swaytech. Swaytech was to my outside. I got a little loose, and the car. You know how these are in Lincoln. You start getting a little loose, they start bucking like a Bronco, and it's good luck getting control of them after that.
Yeah, they are definitely a handful.
Oh, yeah.
And that's to put it nicely. We had a little more cautions than we normally do here. But overall, we had some really good racing. I don't know if anybody would have had anything for that 212. He was quick as shit.
No. Yeah, he disappeared on that last caution. I'm like, where'd you go? Honestly, this is my first laps ever here at this track. I bought this track, I think, like Monday or Sunday. Never even turned a lap until practice opened up here tonight.
It's a different track, and she got slick as heck tonight.
It actually helped me because when that track was fresh, I was tighter than hell, and I could not get into the corners. Like, I would push up to the wall, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a terrible race. I'm going to wreck out in the first 10, and then, well, here we are, so.
I tell you, it definitely seemed to help a lot of guys the slicker it got. You got stronger the slicker it got. Michael Steele got super strong the slicker it got.
Honestly, before that last caution, I was hoping, I'm like, or not the last one, the second to last one that Michael passed me. I was really hoping it wouldn't come out because I think we had like maybe a second gap between them, and I'm like, perfect, we'll just ride this out. Gonna get in our interview with Mick, and then the caution came out and he passed me, and I'm like, well, shit. Like, Luckily, though, Putnam there blinked out, and I was like, oh.
You know, it's not the way you want to get them, but a top 3 is a top 3, right?
Hey, and especially I was looking at points beforehand, and Devin was like right there behind me. Cause during practice, I'm like, man, maybe I want to take this as my other, last place points night. But hey, I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Then Devin got into spot. He busted his car, got into that outside wall, busted the right front right off of his machine.
Oh, I know a few people that I was watching on the road to. I'm like, oh, he's reeling me in. Then, oh, he's 3 seconds back. What the heck?
Yeah, same thing happened with Adam Metzner. He was running down the front straightaway, caught the wall, and ripped the right front right off.
I found it in practice that this wall will catch out and grab you.
And it don't let go either.
No, it is not a forgiving wall.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on your top 3. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Once again, you, All the Dirt, for sponsoring this, Mick for putting it on each week, or Dean for putting it on each week. I did that Monday night as well. I fucking said Mick and I meant Dean. Burns Performance, even though they're not on the car, I gotta get a new wrap put on for this season. Designs by Tron, my wrap company, Skull and Landscape, and everyone else that's on the car. There's too many people to list at this point.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations on the top 3. Ran a good, clean race either way.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to next week, though, at Fairbury. It's one of my stronger tracks.
Oh, I've gotten a lot of wins at that track. It's probably one of my favorite tracks. I love running that bottom line, too.
I'm looking forward to Fairbury and Cedar Lake. I still have to buy Port Royal, though, so I'm a little nervous about that one.
All right, buddy. You have a great night.
You as well, Mick. Have a good one.
You too. Bringing home that number 5 machine in second place after coming back from the back, having pit early in the race. Had to fix some damage. We got the number 5 of Michael Steele.
Yeah, how's it going, buddy?
Doing really good, sir. You were up 6 positions from where you started.
Yeah, I would have said it was a good night for how it started overall, but especially getting into that first caution, I felt like I did everything. I felt like I really barely touched them for how hot I was coming in. And I was really shocked that whenever I pulled away from that, I could not steer my car. So I went in and got probably 30 seconds worth of damage, came back out. Luckily, my steering was fixed, and really the car, I felt like, just kept getting better and better all night. Jacob and I were talking about it. He, I think, got involved in the same stuff, and he really felt like him and I both said that we felt like the damage honestly kind of helped.
Well, I tell you, the slicker that track got, it looked like the faster you got.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this track. I think I have a couple wins here. I might have won it last season. I don't 100% remember, but I know I have a couple wins here throughout the years of racing with y'all on this track. I really like this track. I feel like it's especially with how tight turn 1 is. I feel like it's really a driver's track, especially once it slicks off. You get to really roll the bottom. Usually tonight it wasn't really there. It's kind of higher up than what I'm used to, but it's still overall the car felt better and better throughout the night. A lot better than what I felt like, honestly, before the damage happened.
Sometimes that works in your favor.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of. It seemed like there's a lot of people catching the fence on the exit of. I see on the exit the front straightaway, entering into turn 1. It seemed like a lot of people kept catching the fence up there, and I think I felt like I passed a few cars doing that, and I don't know what's going on up there, but luckily I was just able to avoid that. I think I got into it one time. It's almost worried about tearing my spoiler off like Marcus. I know he tore his spoiler off earlier. And,
ripped it right off.
Yeah, I got into the fence one time, and I know this track is. I don't even remember a couple of years ago where Josh, I forgot what his last name is, but he was leading the race and got yeeted out of the ballpark, and after getting into the fence in turn 2, and yeah, I know this track just seems like it has some glitches, so I got into the wall one time and it's like, all right, that's enough of that. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, the 22 of Adam Messner had his right front just ripped right off when he caught that wall down the front straightaway.
Yeah. I know him and I had a good battle for the first couple laps. They were mid-race. I guess before all that happened, I think on a restart, and we ran a few good laps together. That was fun racing with him. We hadn't been here in a while, so it was good to see him back. So Yeah, it was a good race overall. It sucks to see one of the cool cars that I did for Briley Putnam dropping out of the race, unfortunately, while having the lead. Never want to move up a spot because of that, but good race to him, good race to Jacob, good race to um, Kenny. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Too much going on.
Yeah, unfortunately for our points later, he kind of took himself out. He yeeted it into turn one to do a slider move and then went straight to the wall with it and pancaked it.
Yeah, I saw him go up there. I didn't know if that was him or Steven Fernberg. I know they both had white blue cars, so I saw that and I wasn't sure which one it was. Always sucks to see. Like I said earlier, it sucks to see that happen, and it's just a tricky track, and unfortunately, little things can cause a lot of chaos in it.
Yes, sir, it will. That's gonna shake up the points quite a bit too. I think you might actually take over the lead. It'll be close. You and Stefanski were real close. He was in third, you were in second. And now Dakota went all the way down to 11th in this race. So, I don't know. I think it's going to shake some things up.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jacob finishes ahead of me every single week ever since he joined. So I don't see how I could have passed him. But yeah, I mean, any position to move up, I don't think I finished any worse than second point since I started racing with y'all on this throughout the years on any car race. I don't think I finished worse than second point. So
You're up there every time. And you're what, two-time champion plus the FALCONGRAFIX Tour champion?
yeah. Try to just make as many races as I can. Thankfully, Vivi 2 weeks in a row where Marcy's off to playing violin and doing stuff for her, which I love to see. And thankfully, Vivi's cooperating and went right to bed where I can watch her on my baby monitor while racing and make sure she's all right. But she's been so great and allowed me to be able to race instead of maybe broadcasting with you or just unfortunately watching for the week.
I'm glad she's sleeping. I know she's a beautiful little girl and you're a lucky man.
Yeah, she's growing up way too fast. It's crazy. She has basically, I mean, she has four teeth up top, and all in the front teeth. Like she has a perfect smile for a little baby girl already. Like her teeth couldn't make any better. So beautiful. I feel like a little Marcy. Beautiful, just like her mother.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again. We better let you do your shoutouts tonight and let you go check on that baby.
Yeah. As always, Marcy, Vivi for being so amazing and being everything I could dream out of a family. Never thought I'd have a kid or a family or everything like that as much as I wanted it. Outside that, obviously, still graphics and design, Dalton Sherm Photography, NTS, Jaybird Construction, Rise Bracelets, JTD Motorsports, JJR Racing, SDS Racing, um, all the awesome teammates, all the people that help me out and everything that I do, and you for putting all the awesome races, Dean, Justin, everything y'all do, and yeah, looking forward to next week.
All right, buddy. Thanks for racing with us tonight, and nice seeing that number 5 work his way through the field.
I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good night.
All right, bringing home that 723 machine in first place tonight. Maybe not getting the win the way he wanted to, but a win's a win. Jacob Stefanski.
Yeah, it was definitely not the way I would have wanted to, win it. That was all Briley's race. Just a tough break, losing connection there. So shout out to him. He had us covered tonight. He was fast. But yeah, like you said, a win's a win, and I'll definitely take up the damage I had.
Yeah, I think you were involved in that first caution. The 17 got into the back of you, and then the whole field kind of stacked up behind them.
Yeah. I think I had like 4 minutes of repair time when I jumped into the pits there, and I only got about a minute into it before I was like, I don't want to be a lap down, so I jumped back out and I started passing cars on the bottom, and I was like, the car kind of feels all right, enough to be somewhat competitive. And at that point, I was just kind of trying to take what came to me because there was still plenty of time left, and running for points, you kind of just say, I'll just take what I can get. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And next thing I knew, I I'm sitting in second to Briley, and I'm like, all right, if I can just hang on to this spot, I'll be pretty happy. But to come out with a win is definitely never a bad night.
That is very true. Points are going to get shook up a little bit here. I was talking with Mike a little bit. I'm not sure if you're going to have the points lead when we shake out or if Michael's going to have them. It's close. Give me just 2 seconds, actually. Let me update him real quick, and we'll find out. Although I was talking to some of the race officials, and we're not sure, but that the 723 car might forfeit all of his points tonight because his car actually says 23 and not 723. No? Okay. Are you still there?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I was trying to give you crap. You didn't say nothing.
Oh, the because it said 23 instead of 723.
All right. Jacob Stefanski takes over the point lead.
Is that with a drop?
Yep. Well, the way I do it is for the race that you miss, you get last place points.
Okay.
So that's how that works. Instead of a drop week, it's a little different.
Okay.
So Dakota Proud is sitting in second, 15 points out, and then Michael Steele falls down to third, 27 points out. He must have been farther out tonight than I thought he was.
Heck, I'll take that then.
Yeah, nice run for you.
Yeah, I got a lot of people that I gotta thank, make it happen. The guys over at Throttle Out Motorsports. My girlfriend always supported me. WB Creative Designs, White Knuckle Setup Shop, Steve's Lawn Care, PJ Auto Car and Trailer Sales. You for putting on the league and the broadcasting. And again, shout out to Briley. It's a tough break with that, and shout out to the top three with Michael and Trouton too.
Yeah, you guys put on a pretty good show. I know you and Michael battled pretty hard there for a while. He was able to get to your bumper before that last caution came up, but couldn't get a run on you to get around you.
Yeah, Michael. It's always fun running with Michael because I know, at least as far as I understand, me and him kind of have that mutual respect and know that we're not going to run each other any dirty. We always give each other plenty of room, and that just makes it that much more fun knowing that you can run side by side with a guy and throw sliders back and forth, and it's going to be it's going to be clean, it's going to be fun, and that's just what keeps it keeps the fun in the whole thing for iRacing with dirt.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you very much for racing with us tonight and having a good time, and we'll look forward to seeing you back next week at Fairbury with the UMPs.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yep, have a wonderful night.
You too.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, race number 11 in the books for us at Foster's Custom Rods Dirt Car Series. Was a different night than what we were kind of expecting. I knew this track was going to be tricky, and with the way it's slicked off, these guys put on a pretty good show. We had a little more cautions than normal, but this track is tough. That outside wall is a killer. But I look forward to seeing these guys back next week at Fairbury. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll have a wonderful night, and we'll see you then.